Alright guys, we are back for segment number 2 of my 2025 Halloween special. We just played some Super Mario Brothers for the NES, and that was a whole lot of fun. And we were able to get up to World 7-1, which was a pretty good performance overall. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Super Mario World for the SNES. So let's see how well we do on this game. And since this is my 2025 Halloween special, we're going to play through all the Ghost House levels this time around. So this should be fun. But anyways, let's get right into it and we'll see what happens. And also, if you guys didn't see the first segment, I did show you guys what my costume is going to be like this year for Halloween, in which I'm dressing up as the Inkling Boy. Alright, but anyways, let's get right into this and let's have some fun. So anyways, let's choose my file. Alright, so like I said, we're going to play through all the Ghost House levels in this segment this time around. So anyways, we're going to start things off with the Donut Ghost House. Alright, here we go. I've got a P-switch over here, so we're going to take that with us over here, and we're going to go through this blue door. And in this room right here, we can basically get some coins, and whatever direction we move, that's basically the same direction that the coins will move over to. Alright, so that was pretty good. So now let's try to get as much of these coins as possible. Okay, I don't think I can get the last coin all the way on the top left right there, but that's okay. We still collected a good amount of coins overall. But anyways, now let's actually properly go ahead and get through this level here. So now we gotta go through that door again, so we can make a vine appear from this block. It'll basically take us to the exit right here. So that's the end of the first level, and we're not going to get any stars there, unfortunately, but that's okay. Alright, let's continue and save. Alright, so anyways, now it's time to go to another Ghost House level, and next up we're going to do the Donut Secret House. Just gotta wait for these boosts to get around so they can clear the path for us. Alright, step on the P switch right here, and then we'll use that spring to jump over that big boo. Alright, time to go for this door. Alright, now we can get a mushroom right here, so that's very good. Get some coins right here from that block. Alright, very nice. Alright, now we gotta go over here and get this P-switch. Let's put it right there. Darn it. There goes my mushroom. But we'll still make it through that door just fine. Alright, let's try to actually get some stars here at the end of this level. Alright, there we go. We got 22 of them. Alright. So now that level's done. Let's go and move on to the next one. Alright, so the next ghost house level that we're going to go to is going to be in Vanilla Dome. Alright, on to the Vanilla Ghost House. Alright, let's grab another mushroom right there. Oh, there's another big boo over here. Oh, feather! Nice! We got some more spinning boos up ahead right here that we gotta be careful with. And we did manage to get a 1-up for collecting 100 coins. That's certainly very nice. So now we got these green bubbles right here that we gotta be very careful with. But we can't spin jump on them to protect ourselves from getting hurt. So it certainly is very helpful like that. Okay, got a piece switch right over here, so let's go and take that to this spot. And we can go in this hidden door here. And there's the exit. And we're going to get 24 stars at the end of that level. Alright. Alright, let's move on to the next ghost house level. So the next one that we're going to go to is going to be in the Forest of Illusion. Alright, on to the Forest Ghost House. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, there's another feather. I'll take that. Oh, fire flower. It looks like we're going to get a feather over there. Uh-oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh no! Not again! How dare you do that to me? Alright, sorry, and get in that door. Alright, we should be getting close to the exit. Alright, we'll go in that door. Alright, we made it! Alright, now let's see how many stars we get this time. Alright, 24. Same amount for what we got last time. now on to the next ghost house level. So the next one's going to be on Chocolate Island here, and it's time to go to the Choco Ghost House. We gotta make sure we watch our step carefully on this one. I'll certainly take that mushroom. Alright, there's a door right over here. Let's make sure we try to get in there carefully. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, can you let me over there? Thank you. Alright, there's another mushroom. Alright, let's actually make these follow us right here so we can make our way up there to that door. Okay, this barely made it. Oh no! Darn it, that had to hurt. But thankfully we still made it right there to the end of that level just fine. Alright! I'll take 25 stars this time. Alright, so I do believe we only have one more ghost house level to go right here in this segment. So the last one's going to be in the Valley of Bowser. Alright, so we're going to finish off the segment by doing the Valley Ghost House. Let's do this. Alright, another mushroom. Gotta be careful with those green bubbles again. Alright, let's go and step on that P-switch, and there's a star. Well, that's as far as we were able to get. Let's see what's in this door. Okay, that's actually the exit for where we needed to go. Sweet. Alright, so anyways, let's try to get a nice amount of stars right here if we can. 26! Very nice. And that will also give us enough stars right here for us to do a bonus game. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, we're trying to aim for the fire flower. Well, all those blocks that we hit were mushrooms right there, but that's still good enough for 4 1-up, so that's not a bad way to finish things off right there if I do say so myself. But yeah, anyways, I say we did a good job going through all these ghost house levels here in this segment, and we didn't even die once on any of them, which is very impressive, so I will certainly take that. But anyways, that is going to do it for Super Mario World for the SNES as part of my 2025 Halloween special, but we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.